why do I keep buying this stuff? I've ordered every single one of these products at least 3 times, some of them up to 12 times without even thinking about it. Skincare, products for the dogs, my favorite drink, random little life fixers, you'll see. These are my tried and true Amazon repeat buys. I'm starting with the items that I've purchased 3 times and working my way up to the items I've bought 12 times. If you think about your own Amazon history, which are the items that you buy on repeat? I'd love to hear from you in the comments below, and let's get into it. So starting with the items I have purchased 3 times from Amazon, and number 1 is the Babe Lash Eyelash Serum, and this helps promote eyelash growth, creating longer, fuller eyelashes, and I do notice a difference when I use it. It's a wand with a serum, and you apply it nightly, and then your eyelashes will start to fill in and grow. I did notice a decrease in my eyelash fullness and length about 5 years ago, and the serum definitely does make a difference. At first, I had this on my subscribe and save for every 4 months, but I feel like it just lasts so much longer. I feel like I've been using this for maybe 3 years and I only see 3 purchases. I may have picked up some other ones along the way, but 3 times I've purchased it from Amazon. Number 2 is the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleanser. And I love the way it smells. I love the way it works. It's super effective. The way I use it is I just pour a little bit of the cleaner into the cap and I swirl my brushes around, and then you don't even need to rinse them off, and I'll just let them air dry across a glass or cup or something, and it works beautifully. I really love how effective and gentle the cleaner is. Now I've bought it 3 times, not because it's not long lasting, but because I've purchased it for my daughters for their makeup brushes. That's where I've got the 3 times purchasing there. If you haven't tried this and you're looking for a good makeup brush cleaner, I cannot recommend this one enough. Product 3 isn't quite as sexy, but it's definitely on repeat, and that is my ink cartridge refiller for my printer. Yeah, not super sexy, but gotta keep buying it. And in particular, this gray version, maybe I use it up more quickly than the others, but I've purchased this one 3 times. I have an old Canon laser printer and it does run out of ink and you have to repurchase the ink. How many of you still have printers at home? I feel like I'm the only one left in my family that has printers. My eldest daughter is living on her own and she would never even have a printer. If she needs anything printed, she'll come to me. But it's not that often, and I feel like we're moving away from having to have things printed, although she's getting married and she did have to print out her marriage license, so that was something that she did need that printer for. If you're watching this and you're thinking, how do I know how many times I've purchased something? Let me show you how you can look in your Amazon account and see the number of purchases. If you go to an item and click on it, you'll actually see in a little blue box above the item the number of times that you have purchased. It will also show you the last time you purchased it. In this case, it's been over a year since I purchased it. I'm not printing as much as I used to, so this repeat purchase may last me a couple of years. Item number 4 that I've bought 3 times is the pill pockets for dogs. And you may have heard me talk about this before. I was picking these up at Target and I was like, why am I running to Target all the time? I could put these on my subscribe and save, which I did, and not have to remember to run out and get them all the time. And it's so much easier to have them delivered from Amazon, and the pricing is about the same, maybe even a little bit less on Amazon because of the subscribe and save discount. So I've only purchased them 3 times, even though we've been using them for years to give our little French bulldog his Prozac every morning. They are actual pills and he will not take them outside of a pill pocket, but the pill pocket is a little squishy bit of chicken or peanut butter flavored chew, and you get to wrap it around the pill and then he takes it really easily. Which brings me to the next question, which is how do you tell how many times you've purchased something if it's part of your subscribe and save? Because it doesn't show you at the top your number of purchases if it's a subscribe and save product. The way you can tell that is when you go into the product, go to manage subscription, go to your subscription details and click view delivery history, and that's where it's going to show you the dates that you've had it shipped and delivered, and then you can count from there your number of purchases. The 5th item that I've purchased 3 times is the small size earplugs. Nick does snore at night right back here. And I'm also just sensitive to noise, and I will wear earplugs for a concert or a workout class. It just helps me keep the noise at a more tolerable level for me in my old age. And then of course at night, I'm a very light sleeper, and so whether it's the dogs barking or Nick snoring or just general household noises, it does help me sleep better when I have earplugs. So I am constantly using and replacing these, and these small ones fit my ear canal a little better. I do have smaller ears, so I found these to be a little more comfortable than some of the larger ones. The sixth item that I purchased 3 times is the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. Now, I used to get this directly from Supergoop or Ulta or one of the other ones. I just recently started purchasing it from Amazon, and so the history through Amazon does not represent the full history of me using this product, but as Amazon is expanding its offerings and it's so easy to shop through Amazon, I am moving a lot of my purchases to the Amazon platform. Maybe you're doing the same thing. But I love this sunscreen. It works as both a primer and a sunscreen. Now today I'm actually wearing the Glow Screen from Supergoop, so I've got a little more shimmer or shine on me, which I like in the summer months. I tend to use this Unseen Sunscreen, which is a little more matte finish, more in the winter months when I'm not looking for that dewy, glowy look. Item 7, and you've heard me talk about this before, but it's the Snail Mucin Cream. It's a little viscous, but I like it. And for whatever reason, I've bought it 3 times, obviously because I keep using it and replacing it and buying it again. This is a little thicker than the serum, which I also have purchased 3 times. That one isn't showing up as a 3-time purchase like the cream is. I think I've bought it in different sizes, or sometimes they have a 2-for-1, or you buy 2 and you get an eye cream or something with it. I haven't purchased it by itself, and so here's the cream as a 3-time purchase for me. Item 8 that I've purchased 3 times is the Earth Rated dog bags. They are compostable, lavender scented dog bags for, of course, picking up their, it's a count of 270, which is interesting because I feel like I've used a lot more of these than buying it 3 times, but I guess they just last a long time. Also, they don't always go on every walk, but then sometimes I won't have a bag and all 3 of them will go. So go figure. For those of you that are dog owners, does that ever happen to you where you're out and you've got like 1 bag left and then 2 of them go, and then you're trying to open up the bag that you just put something in and get more in there and not touch anything? And dog ownership, it's always a blast. And the last item that I've purchased 3 times or more, I'm directly looking at it. You can't see it though, but I'll take some B-roll so you'll know what I'm talking about. But it is the ring light that my phone is standing on, and that is emitting this glow. And I have purchased this 3 times because the first one I actually bought when I started TikTok in 2020, and I just overused it quite a bit. And I think I finally replaced it last year in 2024, and it worked really well. So I got the same one. And then Nick borrowed it because he wanted to make a surprise video about the musical Wicked, Don't Ask. And he let me know that the ring light didn't bend a certain way. In fact, it broke when he bent it a certain way. So then he purchased me another one. So 3 purchases of the same ring light. I actually really love this ring light. If you are looking for one, I think it's a great price point and it's super sturdy. And if something ever happened to it, I'd probably buy it again. If you're enjoying this video, would you please drop me a comment and let me know what you buy on repeat from Amazon? Do you have a subscribe and save account? And if so, what's in it? I just think it's fun to hear from all of you and what you're buying on repeat. And while you're down there making a comment, if you wanted to hit that subscribe button and see it light up, I would be okay with that. Come on, come join the fun. The next item I've actually purchased 4 times, and it's the Supergoop Under Eye Cream, and it has a little bit of color to it. So it's not quite a concealer, but a little bit of a highlighter. But what I love is that it's formulated to use under your eyes with SPF. And so I do feel like this is protecting my eyes and that delicate area, and I just dab a little bit on. But I have bought this one 4 times now and will probably continue to buy it. This next item I've bought 5 times. So this is the Claire's toner. This, again, I had on my subscribe and save and then found I just wasn't going through it quickly enough. So I've decreased. I think I was getting it every 3 months, and I'm not using it that much. It's probably every 6 months that I'm actually going through it. This is a very basic, gentle toner. It just does what I want it to do, and it's a really great price point, so I keep buying it and will probably keep using this toner for I don't even know how long. Also, a 5-time purchase for me is the magnetic phone clip holder that keeps breaking, and I just keep buying it. So I don't know if that's saying there's something wrong with me, but the first repurchase, I would have a habit of opening and closing the little clamp on the back. Eventually that snapped and all the tension was broken, so you couldn't open it up to use it as a stand anymore. I learned to not play with my phone that way, so it's prolonged the wear of the ring holder, but what always ends up happening are the little jewels pop out, and I just don't think this is the best made item, but I love it and I continue to buy it, and I think it's super cute, and I will probably keep repurchasing it because I think there's nothing else like it that works as both a stand and a holder and is magnetic and has cute little jewels on it. Well, at least when you first get it. I'm heading into 6 times territory. I have purchased these aluminum foil lids 6 times. These are little stickers that you can use to seal pods that you have cleaned out from Nespresso and fill with your own coffee. So Nick is an espresso person. I have my feelings about spending that much money on coffee. And so I will use his leftover pods, fill it with my Peet's or Starbucks coffee that I buy from the grocery store or Costco, and then I will put a little aluminum foil lid on the top, and that is my only expense. So while he is spending, I don't know, $24 for a sleeve of 12 Nespresso pods, I'm buying these little lids and my ground coffee. We'll just throw some calculations up here. But as long as an espresso machine is our primary coffee maker in the house, I will keep buying these lids and keep doing this process. We're in the home stretch. These next 2 items I have each purchased 12 times on Amazon. Do you have anything that you've purchased that many times on Amazon? Please let me know in the comment box below. I'm so curious what other people are buying on repeat at Amazon. Number 1 for me are dog training treats. These are the Pet Botanic bacon flavored dog training treats, and we've purchased it 12 times from Amazon. We always have dog treats on hand, whether we're calling them in from the backyard or trying to do some training exercises with them or acknowledging something good that we've done or just interacting with them in a fun way. We do like to treat them on occasion, and these treats are little bite-sized ones, so you can give them a handful of treats and it won't interfere with their regular meals because they're so small and they love the flavor of them. They get excited about them. So we'll keep buying them. And the last item that I've bought 12 times from Amazon is a 12-pack of the Celsius Sparkling Wild Berry energy drink. Okay, I know energy drinks are not the healthiest. I admit it. It's a fault of mine that I like them, but they're delicious. And I did a cost analysis a few years ago when we first started drinking Celsius, and some of the flavors are more expensive at Amazon versus Target or Costco, and then some of them are not. And so for whatever reason at that time, the sparkling berry was less expensive at Amazon, so we put it on subscribe and save, and we just get it every couple months and we go through it. I don't know that that's my favorite Celsius flavor. In fact, I might look this up again and see what other flavors are a little bit less on Amazon and change that out. I actually really like the cola flavor and the tropical vibes flavor. But regardless, that sparkling berry Celsius 12-pack is one of my top purchased items through Amazon. What do you buy on repeat from Amazon? Up next, you can watch this video where I show you the top items that I use every day from Amazon that are under $20. And I'll see you over there. Bye.